ちはこんにちは握手をしよう
Hey everyone, welcome back to another edition of NMB Takoyaki Parties, episode 111, the first podcast of the year 2025. Project 2025 is among us now. And so we're going to catch up on some news from the New Year's show. Also going to talk about the Golden Takoyaki Awards results. Also got some other announcements of some concerts and exciting things to talk about that happened basically in the past month or so. So yeah, my name is Matt. I'm joined by Jeff.
Hey, I just went to my first Team M show of 2025.
About time. Actually, so did I. That was earlier this week. Actually, I went to my first 4 shows, like this past week or so.
But you went to like almost all the shows.
Yeah, I went to all except for Namba Sai. And I think there's no Tenshi-topia. But, yeah. I'm also joined by Arcus.
Hey.
How many shows have you gone to this year?
0.
You're not trying hard enough.
No, I'm mad.
Soon enough, you'll probably go to some shows, probably. Yeah, so as you're getting ready for the big Japan trip.
Yeah.
Part 1.
Yes.
Or part 1 of 2, maybe.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So hopefully, you get to try out all the fun stuff that's going on there. So yeah, we'll kick things. Oh, yeah, Arda, he's on assignment right now, so he's not here. So we will do our best to give Yukatan some justice.
But not Wakapon.
So, yeah, but not Wakapon, though. She already has enough justice. But yeah, anyway, we'll kick things off by talking about the Golden Takoyaki Awards results. We did that big awards podcast earlier this month. Kind of picked our picks and then went over all the categories. And then we threw the results over to the Discord community and had everyone go and vote through our picks. And also I had some extra ones. Like for the songs, I just put all the songs because we only picked 2 songs for each of the categories collectively somehow. So, I guess I got the stream open so you guys can come and see the results here. Let's get the mouse over here. So, the first category we'll go over is the Lifetime Band Award from Tokyo Girls Collection. So, Worst Birthday Shirt Award, and the winner went to, or the loser rather, went to Hakare. Yeah.
Comic Sans takes
Comic Sans and MS Paint drawing.
Oof.
With 9. So we had 25 responses. I don't think everyone answered every single question, but thanks to everyone who did participate. We appreciate you for voting.
Exercise your democratic rights.
Yeah. And for the most part, they got 9 votes for Hagare out of 25. So decent split here. And then the next award for least bad birthday shirt, that award went to Nishiyuma with 7 votes out of the 24 here. And a 2-way tie between Sakura and Koyorin.
Sakachan.
Oh, yeah. Did I say Sakura?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a Sakura one. And then for the Sayaka Sonic Memorial Award for Best Concert of 2024, the concert was the 14th Anniversary Live Day 2 Unite with 7 votes, just being out the Next Generation Live by 1 vote.
Wow,
so
really?
Pretty close, yeah. All right, and then we had the Namba-chan Presents Best Show 2024, and so Idol Shikaku winning with 10 votes out of 24 votes here, followed by Welcome Namba with 6. So, yeah. And then Seigo Worst Decision of 2024 award goes to where is it? Here. Okay. The putting Tenshins in Sabatsu, ignoring Tenshin except for Kotochi and Kurumi is the worst decision of 2024. Well, so this is pretty split. I had only 7 votes for that. Everything else was 4 votes or so. So
only 1 vote more than screwing up 9th Gen promotion.
Yep. Yeah. And then the Kaneko Takeshi Best Memorial Award for Best Decision of 2024 is adding the inbound tickets, gaijin seats to the theater shows with 10 votes out of the 25. hopefully it stays
Yeah.
even beyond the expo period and stuff.
Hope
It becomes a permanent thing.
I wonder if those 10 people who voted for it actually used it.
Yeah. It was all the Indonesians. Then the Hong Kong people that actually buy all the tickets every time. That's what I want to do. Is I want them to expand the number of tickets because like right now it's only 5 seats.
Yeah.
And so usually the Hong Kong people, they buy them all out right away. So even if for someone potentially wanting to go see the show, they might not be able to buy it right away.
And then, so actually, even today, like I saw you finish one of your tours after my show, and people were kind of interested, but then it's already sold out. Yeah,
it's like sold out. So I told them like you can watch it on TV on the lobby. You want to check it out just for a little few minutes.
Yes, and then
I don't think it.
Yeah, they end the sales like 4 days before.
Yeah, like 1 or 2 days before. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I have a friend coming he's not an NMB fan, but he was like, oh, I kind of want to check out an idol show. So I told him, and he's only in Osaka for like 3 days, but luckily, I told him soon enough that he bought a ticket.
Oh, okay,
but
that's cool.
Like if he waited a little bit longer, it would have stopped.
Been done.
Yeah, but it would have stopped. So.
Yeah. And then, so there's that. Then next we have the next category, Best Old Song of 2024. This one's kind of weird because like weirdly subjective, I guess. But Seishun Lifetime got the winner with 8 votes.
2023, of course, right?
No, apparently it's the JKT version, I guess, which technically wouldn't even count anyway. So, yeah.
But second place was Sunglasses. No.
Sunglasses. Uchiake Banashi, yeah. And then, Taiyo got Sakamichi with 4 votes here. Alright. And then, Best Single Song of 2024 is Seishun no Tetrapod with 7 votes.
Wow.
Interesting.
So, pretty split. Second place is Ganbara Nuai with 5 votes. And then, for Worst Single Song of the Year, is Ganbara
Polarizing.
Very divisive.
With 7 votes here. And then, what was the second place is Yuhi wa Doku Iku, the Ray grad song, with only 4 votes.
All 4 of you are going to hell.
Well, and then 3 votes for Koregai and 3 for Now.
Yeah. Remember those songs?
I mean, now is in the 8, 9, 10 show.
Yeah. You can't avoid it. But I think maybe people they got burnt out by it because they performed it at so many concerts.
Yeah.
All right, and then for Best Tenchi no Utopia song here, we got the Route 48 with 5 votes out of 23 votes. So that's a pretty close game here. We got Zenbu Dakishimero with 4 votes, followed by Identity and Snaguta. Yeah. So, pretty split. Too many good songs here. For Worst Tenchi Utopia song, it's Shute Guto Guto, as expected probably, with 8 votes. And then followed by And No Melody with 4 votes. For the Rhine Memorial Award for Best Water Key of 2024, Water Piro with 9 votes. Followed by Water Pond, which that's weird.
Yeah.
Off 1 vote difference between them.
You have to divide it by the number of times it was performed.
Right, yeah. And then next we got the Andy Nagisa Handshake Memorial Award for a member you'd use 240 tickets for. And Yoshino Misaki with 8 votes. Out of 25.
Because you can speak English.
Because you can speak English. Followed by Waka Poem. This is where all artist votes went towards. Made a lot of counts. With 6 votes. Ray with 5 votes.
Yeah. But what would you speak to Misaki about for 240 tickets?
You could say a lot. You could read, like, a book together or something. Put a movie on. Let's watch this, like, 1 hour YouTube video. About, like, you know, the geopolitical climate of the Middle East or something. Put on a TED Talk or something. So, yeah. There's that. Then we have Matt presents the most important award for Best Miyokuri member, which was Itagaki Koyori with 9 votes. Followed by Sakurada Ayaka with 8 votes. 1 vote difference here. Mio got 3. So it's like Jeff, Ark, and...
No, I voted for Ayapilon.
Oh. Even more sad. Mio. Then we have the Roblox Oof Award for graduation announcement that hurt the most. So Xeon is the winner with 6 votes, which I think people are probably confused by this award, maybe. Because Ray got 5 votes. Okay.
I mean, it's personal, right? It's who you like the most, basically.
Yeah, but I think if people know the story of Xeon, maybe it shouldn't really hurt that much. It's more like disappointing, rather. Unless, like, you were just looking at, like, surface level, then it might have been like, oh, you know, she was young, had a lot of potential, but was leaving too early. If you didn't know the rest of the story. Okay. And then the Shortcut no Natsu Award for Best Bob Cut of the Year goes to Ike Honoka with 10 votes.
Riku Rise Up.
20. Yeah, Riku Rise Up. And Ien's also. Followed by Matsumoto Mihine.
Mihi got second. Nice.
Mihi. Okay. Jeff presents the Real Peeled Award for Spotlight Stealer of 2024.
I didn't even nominate Real P for this one.
Yeah. Where's Real P? I think she's somewhere. Real P got 3 votes, but it was only 12% of the vote, so like it wasn't. Mako got this one with 6 votes, followed by Mikana.
Great.
Followed by Atena.
Oh, someone else besides me voted for Ami.
Yep. Who'd you? Might have been Bazata. Well, it's not really Spotlight Stealer because
he's always liked her.
Yeah, so it's not really Spotlight Stealer. Just anyway, Kotachi and Kurumi present Rookie of the Year for 2024. Is this? Yeah. So Kotane with 11 votes, so 47% of the vote here. Followed by Fuka, Kurumi, and Tomoko with 3 votes each. That's why I put everyone on the list here. So somehow, Konon got an award, Kyoho got an award, and Chihiro got an award. We got votes, rather. Alright, and then we got the Yoshida Akari Memorial Award for Most Improved Member of 2024. So that goes to Izumi Ayano with 8 votes. Followed by Haga Rei with 5 votes. And then Koyori with 4 votes. Ike and Sakura getting 3 votes each. Okay, and then we have the Kojima Karen Combination Award for Best Up-and-Coming Member. Actually, here we have a tie. So you have Kotane and Rapon. So 7 votes each for both of them. Followed by Koyorin with 5 votes. Actually, if I could vote in this, I'd be a tiebreaker. I'd vote for Kotochi. Because Rapon's already up and coming. She's been up and coming since last year, or the previous year even.
Yes.
Though to be fair, Kotochi also was coming up, but it's this year, so that makes more sense. Anyway, for the You Tried Award for Most Disappointing Member, Xeon with 14% of the vote.
14 votes. More than...
14 votes. 60%, yeah. Followed by Sakatan with 7 votes. And Fuka and Yukino with 1 vote each. Alright. Then we have the Shibuya Nagisa Memorial Award for MVM, Best Variety Member of 2024. And it's Wadamu with 9 votes. Followed by Abe Wakana. with 6 votes, and then Kojima Karen and Tana and Sakura all with 3 votes each. Sakatan got 1 vote. That was Nvidia's vote. Alright. And then lastly, we have the Yamamoto Sayaka Memorial Award for Best Overall Member of the Year. And that goes to Junichi Ray with 9 votes.
Ha.
Followed by Koji Makaran with 8 votes and Shusuke Kato with 7. Mew got 1 vote.
Rest in peace, Mew.
Yep. Yeah, those were the results for the awards. So yeah, thanks everyone who participated in that. And for the winners, the plaques are in the mail. They'll be sent to you in the mail. So. Okay. So yeah, that was that. So we're kind of getting out of 2024. Now we're going to move on to 2025 with the New Year's show, which was on January 1st over at the theater. I tried to get tickets for it. I lost horribly. Jeff wasn't even in the country, so he couldn't apply.
I watched it.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, so, did a kind of nice, fun, shuffling of the teams. They all did, the different team songs. Was it, N did Headbang Time.
Yeah.
M did, Natsuno Destination, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then B2 did, Station Jump. So that's fun. And then Temp Jin did their song. And then then we had Cameron come out and he announced the theater Megami results. I think there was a lot of ties, but I just wrote them in order of how they said them. So 10th place was Reinya, Funabashi Reina. And then followed by Mihi with 9th place. I don't have actually how many performances they have exactly. I don't have those numbers up. If you guys have it, you can find it. And then next was 8th place was Misora. 7th place was Yoshimin. 6th place was Sakura, Matsuoka Sakura. 5th was Shinshin. 4th was Sayuki. 3 was Koyorin. 2nd was Nishiyuma, and 1st was Honopi.
And Honopi was way above everyone else.
She cleared Nishiyuma by 30 votes,
right,
30 performances.
Yeah. Yeah, because she subbed in for every team and everything possible.
If someone falls sick the day before, they call Honopi.
Yeah.
Here, learn a new position in one day.
Yeah.
So stand talent, as Jeff all says.
Yes.
And also it seems like she's already on her way to currently being. She's already done so many shows this year, in the first 2-3 weeks of the year. Was randomly in. I saw her twice this week because she was an N and also an M. And I think it also has been in the Saraba Junjo show regularly too. Which they're starting to do that a bit more frequently. Actually, they start doing them on weekends now too. So Jeff will eventually go.
Yeah.
Well, actually not now because there's no Yayoi. But unless he goes for Ami or Sakura.
No. I have to go for Yayoi first.
Just like me, I didn't go until Nishiyuma was on there. So. And the only way I was able to do that was thanks to the Gaijin show tickets. The Gaijin tickets.
Have to go for Yayoi because you'll never go for Miyochi.
Nope.
She won't get a chance either.
No.
They had some announcements for this. So first they announced, I think I'm going backwards, but I'll start with this one. They announced the spring concert, which is going to be happening on March 26th at the Oryx Theater. And then later they actually came up with a name for that concert. They started selling tickets for that earlier this week, or last week, I think. Which is, it's called NMB 48 Live 2025 From Osaka to the World, Yappa Osaka Skianen. So there's that, and then on March 27th will be Ray's graduation concert, which is entitled Kimi Dake no Idol Heart.
with the tildes around it.
Yep, they always have to have tildes, yeah. So, yeah, so 2 concerts, and currently don't know the current results for those yet, though Ark says he did the rooms application for the Ray show.
Yeah, did not win.
Did not win.
That's
so
surprising.
Tough crowd.
Yeah. I didn't, because there's the special section, the Mitsugerei-chan section.
Oh, did you apply for that one?
Yeah, I didn't. I lost that, but then I also lost the just the regular
Normal seats.
So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because you could do like 2-3 choices, right?
Yeah.
Even on the rooms one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same thing as
Dang.
the mobile.
I just suspect it's the fuckboys, like, making 100 counts and, like, basically winning all the tickets so they can get all the front seats so they can jump in front.
Yeah. There was...
And then they overwin all the shows, and then they either keep them so they can sell them and scalp them, or they just don't pay for them.
Yeah, there was somebody selling the Mitsugerei-chan block, the front
Yeah, I
center
saw
seats on somewhere for like 6,000 yen above what you would have paid for it normally.
Which the one's already quite expensive anyway, right?
Yeah, that was like nearly 20,000.
Oh, and the Mitsugerei-chan seat was only in rooms.
Right.
And the problem is it's fucking Oryx, so it's like a tiny ass venue, so it's gonna be like annoying to try to win the shows. I think I heard a lot of people that are not actually going to go to the Ray concert; they want to go to the Spring concerts. That's like the one.
Yeah, that's like me. But Ray is not performing in the Spring concert.
That too, yeah.
So maybe Ray fans will skip that. Yeah, because it's 2 weekday concerts, and it's not even like Monday or Friday. It's Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
And it's like, we already have that in February as well.
Yeah.
For the 2 days
We'll talk about that later. Yeah. We'll talk. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, we're all applying, so I think the results for that come out like I think on the 1st.
Yep.
Of February, I think is when the results. So hopefully we'll find out whether we'll go to that or not, or have to pull some strings, have to make ask for some favors or something. I don't know. So yeah, we have that to look forward to, hopefully. And then they also announced that the 31st single will be coming out sometime in April. So I guess presumably, so it's gonna be after Ray is gone. So most likely, yeah, not a Ray grad single, which some of a relief, but who knows what kind of single it might be.
They're also gonna sell a special edition of Ganbaran Nwai. That's like the Ray Memorial Edition.
Yep.
There's gonna have a music video of her solo song directed by Kojiri. And they're doing some like release event in Tokyo at the beginning of February, was it? Or March?
Yeah.
Beginning of February. But then there's a meet and greet after the concert in March. There's like a lottery and 50 people will win.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then they don't even give the details of what exactly meet and greet means. So is it just like myokuri, or will you get to like talk to her for like 10 seconds individually? Yeah, they said they're only going to send the details to the winners. So NMB has never done anything like this before.
Yeah.
But
or it'd be like a weird like after show thing, but also be weird if you didn't win tickets for the actual concert, but you won tickets for this. How is that going to work?
Yeah, I've seen this kind of thing at some K-pop concerts, and like after the concert ends, you have to go to a certain entrance. So even if you don't attend the show, maybe it's an entrance outside that you can go to.
It does say that you don't need a ticket to participate.
Well, hopefully Arkansas wins that and gives us a report.
God willing.
And it's like one of the things where it's like pay first, lose later, right?
Yeah.
Or do you only pay if you win?
No, because you pay for the Tokyo event. Although it's
that's an extra bonus on top of that.
Yeah. Although it's interesting because the actual the CDs aren't shipping. The release is the end of March, so the CDs aren't shipping until March. And normally on Universal, that means that you're not paying until March. So, I wonder if anybody's going to, like, participate in the Tokyo event and then just...
cancel their credit card or
Yeah.
something.
Get your account banned.
Yeah, you would get banned, but hey.
If you're a Ray fan, it's your last one anyway,
Yeah.
so who cares? Yeah. And I imagine, like, I think they'll probably send you, like, the code or whatever, like, by email or something, so that's probably how they keep track of... I think they said they're doing, like, a digital ticket or something, an electronic ticket for that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're using With Live, right? Yeah.
And now we're all scared that they're going to use With Live going forward.
Yeah. Because that's what AKB uses, I believe. Which is... We had to use that before, like...
yeah, for the... Like,
it's 2021.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For, like,
yeah, but,
AKB events or something.
Yeah, the makeup events for that, and then also with... They did, like, those weird, like, group Hanashikai. Like, it was, like, with the non-battle 1 teams.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had, like, the random other teams, like, shuffled. This is also in 2021, too. I think.
What a bad...
Because, like, I signed up for one group, and that was the one I think had Anshu in it. But also
Oh,
Sion
yeah,
was
it's like
randomly
her
in it.
last event or something.
That's her last event, and then Sion, like, it was her first event. Like, they
It was a
dropped her.
surprise, yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of fun. I was
Man,
like,
that was
I'm
a
confused.
weird time. 2021.
It's really fun, though. Like, this was a little interesting, though. Just like, you didn't know what was going to happen. It might be just like the way they're doing it, this kind of event, they have to use With Live. But who knows? Oh, yeah, and they also had the Checky Chat. That was like the weird, like, signed two-shot thing. That was Anshu's last event. So, yeah, there's that. Yeah, so the 31st single coming out in April, so yeah, we're looking forward. They haven't said anything about that yet. Probably won't hear anything about that, at least maybe until February, perhaps. They might announce it at that thing. We'll talk about later. Okay. So that was it for the New Year's show. So yeah, they kind of wait till like the very end to actually announce anything like big. Whereas I feel like last year or the year before, there was like a ton of announcements. Yeah, there was a ton of announcements that whole time.
Yeah, I mean, they were announcing the whole, like, Osaka Karasekai and then
the new stage.
New stage and B stage and all global platform.
Oh, yeah, speaking of B stage, I don't have this in news, but I think we can probably add the pop thing. They already added that for the boss members, but now they added it for everyone else in the group. Or all the promoted members. I guess the other 10 Gen members aren't included. Yeah. So, I signed up for Misaki's one.
Does she send messages in English?
She did like one, and then the rest though, it's like she's not too frequent with it though.
Well, there's like an auto translate feature, and that's what makes it global, right?
Yeah, it's kind of janky.
I think it's really funny because, like, so there's the pop, which is like a new individual, almost like Mobame, but more like a chat. And then the other
it's like
things,
600 yen per member, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other things they post on B stage is like little quote unquote stories, like short video clips of all the members responding to some kind of like theme, like, oh, what is your best memory from 2024, or what are your goals for 2025? But then, so initially, like the very, very first batch of videos, they all try to say something in a foreign language to, like, because it's supposed to be the global platform, but after that, no one says anything.
Yeah. Even Misaki stopped doing it.
In the most recent one, Chihi said Happy New Year in English and Korean, but no one else does anything.
But yeah, so that's pop happening. That's popping off, so to say. But I don't know. I just tried for a month because it was like, just to see what's like. I'll probably cancel afterwards. It's not really... Like, Misaki's not super active. She did post like maybe once a day or so. But yeah, they do, like, I see all the interesting stuff, like with the pictures and like video messages and stuff, so...
And they can send voice messages too.
Yeah, voice messages. Yeah. So yeah, we're kind of gonna jump to something fairly recent, I guess. And that is so Deguchi Yuina announced her graduation, and she said she's actually leaving in April, and apparently her reason is actually she's graduating from college, from university, and so she's going to continue being like a food influencer or try like doing what she's currently doing in NMB and like but doing I guess more publicly or more in the real world.
Yeah, pretty surprising because she's still captain of B2, and it's been a long time since an active captain has graduated.
Who was the last one?
Yamada Nana? Or, well, no, Sayaka technically, right?
Yeah. Well, it ended up doing a shuffle after that anyway, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Probably.
So actually, that's possibly, actually has some inside information, exclusive, Takoyaki Party exclusive, though I'm not sure how true this it really is, but I got the Nishiyuma, like, committee thing. They're talking about, like, oh, are they going to do a shuffle at the spring concert?
How is this exclusive? This is just normal fan
Speculation. I don't know.
Yeah.
I heard from them, so it wasn't like my original idea or our speculating. But I guess it's all the same idea, right?
People, I think it's too soon. Teams typically last for 2 years, right?
Yeah, and it's been over a year and a half. But also the last cycle was also pretty short too.
The problem is the numbers are kind of imbalanced right now. Like, N is very short on members.
B2 has too many members. M also, but like... And also special problem like with N is like most of those members are out like doing quote-unquote real work.
Yeah.
So now they have a bunch of subs, which actually the N show I went to actually was quite enjoyable just because those members, most of the ones who were gone I didn't like, weren't there, so actually it was really fun.
Yeah, anyway.
But yeah, for Yuna, so they might have, like, I guess, a little graduation corner for her probably at the spring concert. That also may be why the
hopefully
concert might be hard to win. All the Yuna fans.
All the Deguchi.
I mean, so yeah, she said. So I mean, I as the biggest Yuna fan here, I didn't. Yeah, because she's captain, I didn't think she was gonna graduate, and then she seemed to be doing well. You know, she had that new Nara tourist ambassador thing, but I guess that's something she can continue even not in NMB.
Yeah.
And then she said she wants to try being a food influencer on her own without relying on NMB. I have a feeling she'll stick around in Kansai because obviously she focuses on Kansai as her food SNS stuff. So maybe she'll stay in Yoshimoto so she can still go on all the shows she typically does, and then maybe more now that she's not bound by NMB. But we'll see.
Yeah, because she's on Doyodame, right? And
yeah.
The one MBS show, which apparently I got interviewed on the other day.
Really?
During a tour, there's people running on the Dotonbori Bridge, and then they came up to us, and it's me and this one other person doing a tour. They asked us some questions about what do you think about Osaka?
It's like Welcome Namba, but by a real TV channel.
Yeah, the reporter actually was speaking English the whole time. So
welcome Namba, except they ask somebody who's lived in Japan for 12 years.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I told him. The reporter's like, "Oh, I have a lot of questions to ask you." But I'm like, "Okay." But, so that, and then I'm not sure if that got aired or not. It's maybe later. I'll be on TV. But there's that. What were we talking about?
Yuina.
Yuina, yeah. Oh, yeah, the show she's on, yeah. So Dodami. Dodami, talk about a cursed show. Wakapon's the only one who's okay. Because he also was Sakatan was the other one on there too. And so, which maybe it's not a problem. We'll talk about that in a sec.
Yet.
But yeah.
Someone else will have to take, I guess, Yuna's spot.
Yeah.
Because originally it was Nagisa right before, so.
Yeah.
So who's it going to be? And why is it going to be Raypon? Will it be Raypon, or will it be like
Kurumi, I don't
who
know.
else? Mew. Mew's too old. Hey, it's a curse show, so might as well matter. Kato, probably. I mean, I'm surprised Kato isn't on that. She's on some other shows, isn't she? Like one of the weekday shows, I think.
Anyway, back to
speaking-
Yuina.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Uina?
No, we're talking about Huina, yeah. I liked her too. I like how you say like you're the biggest Yuna fan, but even also you keep on saying I don't like her that much. Whenever like it's like you don't buy enough tickets for her, or you don't go to the show to see her.
I mean, I have a high bar for like Oshin, so I don't consider her my Oshi. But like I've gone to her a lot, and she knows me.
Or she mixes you up with someone else. Yeah.
Yeah, she was
But
like...
that guy isn't coming back, actually.
She was like...
Not even for Yuina.
Yeah. She was like third in your ranking for a while, wasn't she?
Yeah, then Miyoshi passed her.
Well, being third is clearly cursed.
Yep. Third is the worst.
But unfortunately, first is not cursed.
Yeah, somehow. Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe he keeps on switching his first so it doesn't get cursed. Playing the odds.
Yeah. I mean, I don't go to her that much anymore. So, on a personal level, I don't feel super sad. But it's still surprising. And then for Team B2, like all the young members really liked her. She took care of all the young gens in B2. So they're all really, really sad. So she really, I mean, B2 would be completely different without her. So it'll be really interesting to see who the next captain will be and how the team goes. I mean, I think the obvious choice is just promoting Makochi from vice captain to captain.
And then who's the Speaker of the House of B2?
Shiori, in a way, she's like the shadow minister. She like actually talks to a lot of the young members in the back, like backstage. But I think
whenever like Yuina and Mako aren't there, who's like usually the one leading? Is like maybe Ayapyon? No? Or...
Not really. Ayapyon is like too much of a klutz to be really a leader. But I think Wakatan was 9th gen.
Oh yeah,
captain,
okay,
right?
Wakatan, yeah.
So I think definitely Wakatan is the most like serious one. I can see her being named vice captain, or if like for some reason they feel that Makochi can't handle being captain, they might just put Wakatan as captain. And Wakatan is the big Yuina fan anyway, so it would be like a nice story that way.
But I thought she was a big Wakapon fan.
Arda wishes.
Well, you're saying like Mako can't be captain because she already is captain of the Saraba Junko.
Yeah.
So, which is like not a real captain thing anyway. It's not a real show.
Well, Yuina is also captain of Namba Sai, remember?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Number
Maybe they let Sakura be captain of that.
They wouldn't promote Kato.
Also, things like Yuina and Kato have like barely been in like non-variety like for months. I mean, they started randomly coming back suddenly, but that should be funny if Wakatan doesn't want to be captain, vice captain. They put Wakapon back as vice captain because she was vice captain for Team M.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, it's surprising like with like Yuna's reasons for like okay, she's graduating college, but also like Wakapon, I think she's graduating college this year too. So, but she hasn't announced anything yet. But she seems like she might be pretty determined to like stick around, at least hopefully to get like a, if not like a center or at least like a solo song.
I think I think she said that in her Seidansai, and then
yeah,
I think she's still at the point where she recognizes that she needs NMB to like help get her work, I guess.
Yeah, she's make more books. And also, I guess if she wants to see like that, actually, I still have not read the book yet. So, but her new one. If they're planning to make, she wants to make a movie adaptation of it or something. So
Yeah. So who'd have thought Shinshin is the last 6th gen?
Right. Yeah.
But Shinshin almost
like,
seems to she's like getting a second wind recently.
Yeah, which is weird. It's like she's so old.
But I mean, she still looks like in her teens, and she started Merumimi and all that. I think also Shinshin, she realizes she's getting up there, and then she doesn't have that much like solo work, so she wants to get something out of it while she's still in the group.
Yeah, she doesn't have her like model thing anymore.
No. Like you say Shinshin is so old, but like, consider Yoroshi.
Hey, she doesn't feel that old.
Sure.
Also, she's having like her. I don't think she ever had a second wind. I think she's just having like her constant momentum. It's never stopping. Also, I think she's gonna stick around at least until she can finally do the opening pitch for the Marines. But yeah. Yeah, I like Yuina and all like her food recommendations. I started using it in my job because people ask me for like, where should I get Kobe beef and like Kobe, but also I don't know the name of a place. So that's why I started like asking her like, oh, for like, do you know a good Kobe beef place? And she recommended a place that's called Benjamin Steakhouse in Umeda, and I think it's just like a steakhouse, not actually a Kobe.
Yeah,
beef
that
place.
one's a New York style steakhouse.
Yeah. So I think she misunderstood the question, but then. So then she recommended like this random place in Namba, like right next to the Misano area. But I guess she'll still be doing that, so I can still look for those recommendations. But I won't have like the more like direct input or output with her. Also, it's funny. I got like some tickets, or last handshake tickets, like the round before she announced graduation. Because like she's like one of the few members who like hadn't sold out besides like Misaki and like Ryopi and Honopi and everything else. So I got like some tickets for her, so I'm able to do the last handshake with her.
Yeah, I had 4 tickets on her last day, and I tried to apply for more, but won nothing.
Fake fan. Man, also we just finished the last round of the sales, so that's finally finished. Ganbara no Ai. We'll never talk about it ever again. Actually, I applied for 30. I applied for 20 Misaki tickets. I won 10 of them. So she sold out in the last round, but won't be reported. So as Yuina, so we'll see when she's leaving. Probably in April. So next we'll talk about Sakatan, who's back from her hiatus, and just kind of reported like on like Twitter, "Hey, I'm back." And then we saw that she's going to be in the February 2nd B2 show. I believe is her first show back.
4th.
Okay, 4th, yeah. It was a good ride while we had it. Man, I wonder, and it seems like they're already like putting her in this next thing we'll talk about next. They're already kind of like amping her up, trying to get her back into all this stuff.
Is she gonna be?
But,
well, I'll ask this later, actually.
Oh, you're asking if she's gonna be in Sabatsu?
Sabatsu? We don't know if she'll be in next. Well, she'll probably be in next Sabatsu. I don't think they'll. I think if they dropped her from Senbatsu, then she would graduate. That would be like a pretty big fuck you for management, which I would support. But
yeah, but also it's like not doing the whole like, not necessarily like penalty, but like the weird like cooldown for like the hiatus. Like they don't want to put you back in real quickly. Like everyone else who's gone hiatus that was previously in Sabatsu, they usually had like a one single like break.
Well,
except for Mikana, I think she had 2.
Well, I mean, usually the members who go on hiatus aren't like former centers or like in the second row.
Yeah,
they need her back.
At least 2. Make it so like their decision to push her so hard doesn't look as stupid. I mean, what if they put her back, but they put her like in the back row?
And I think she might get dropped a little further just to reduce the pressure on her, but definitely not back row.
But also, yeah, despite this, like there's events coming up, and she's not scheduled to do any of those events. I'm not sure if they sold the tickets for the Osaka event before she went on hiatus.
Technically, yeah. So I guess some people do have her tickets for that Oh, for Osaka one, I don't remember.
Yeah,
when
the
exactly
Osaka, yeah.
that went on sale.
'Cause that was like way later, yeah.
Yeah, but they announced there's gonna do makeups for the Aichi event for her, but there's no details on when or where.
Yeah.
Well, because they announced the February Osaka handshake like around the time of the anniversary concert, so like a week before she went on hiatus.
Mm.
So I guess somebody might have won it.
Yeah, but I think they won't put her in that event because she didn't have the full time for people to apply.
But yeah, with her being back, I guess like now I guess the other HM members will. Hopefully, maybe they can balance out more. Maybe the other HM members, other members in general, aren't going to get as much spotlight now if they decide to put her back in the spotlight suddenly again.
Yeah, I mean, like eighth gens have made their own progress. I don't think it's gonna get taken away. Like, Hono is still like kind of the next in line for Senbatsu at this point.
Unless she's not available, then there actually is other people in line, which we'll talk about. Sakatan's back. And one of the things she's actually going to be back for is the Namba Sai, which is going to be on February 6th and February 7th over at Zepp Namba, not Zepp Bayside. So this is the one that's actually like in close to Namba, not over by USJ. And actually, they announced this at the Tenshu Utopia event like back in December. Like, I think they announced that during the stage show, but also they had posters, like, on the walls, too. And, like, everyone was kind of confused, like, what is it going to be? Because it's, like, basically kind of treated as, like, a concert, but also it's going to be, like, a bunch of, like, weird, like, gimmick slots, like different, like, units, essentially, doing different things, so...
So if you've noticed, like, usually before a concert, they'll have almost no theater shows for like 2 weeks because all the members need to focus on rehearsal, but each member is actually only like performing in a few of these short little corners, and they're not necessarily like performances, so they don't actually need to rehearse that much this time. So in a way it's like less effort or less strain on the members, but they can still like hold 2 concerts. Yeah,
and it's like something like all the members are at least appearing at least once, but not all of them are appearing at both shows.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to have this kind of thing.
Yeah,
because we've talked about how the concerts get a little bit formulaic. Like even the set lists are really, really similar sometimes. So this type of thing, I assume the members also have more, like, more input in what exactly they're going to do in each corner. Because, some of them are said, like, oh, Ishiyama Chihiro presents something. So, I mean, it's fun for everyone, I think. The members and the fans.
Yep.
Of course you say Chihiro.
He's like not in the first one on the list either. But yeah, look at some of the stuff here. So you got a Twinkle live, but with no Yukino. We thought like what they announced. I think we already saw like they had a Twinkle announced. We thought, oh, maybe Yukino will be back by then, but no.
Wait, did they say Sakatan is in this? I'm looking at the.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, she's
one?
in the dance group on the 5th. She's also in the like basically the Senbatsu group thing, the special live day 1.
Okay, well, good for her.
That's what I was saying. Like, yeah, okay, they're already kind of like putting her back into for the ringer already.
And it won't be streamed, so I will never know.
No, that was good.
Wait,
and
but
Jeff's not going.
Matt, you're going to both, right?
I'm going to both shows, yeah. And I'm not going to tell anyone about it.
Not going to only put on your YouTube channel, not this podcast.
Yeah. I'm gonna film it to camera, point at it. That's gonna be a stream. Put it on Twitch. You guys are gonna watch it that way. Also, like, because like for the Zepp, but they had like a lot of seat options available. So actually, I picked like one of the seat options, so I won both of those days for both shows. And there's like some other people like in the like one of the committees I'm in, and like they're like, yeah, I picked the seat option too because I want to sit down. So they had like seat options on the first floor, but they also had the second floor. So yeah, it seems like mostly everyone won. I haven't heard anyone actually losing those shows, those concerts. So
Seems like they're still desperately trying to sell tickets.
yeah, everyone's promoting it and advertising it. But like the members who are like, so it's like no Chihiro, Anon, or
Yayoi.
Hono. Or Yayoi.
No, Hono's in it.
No, is she? I don't think she is.
No Anon, no Chihi, no Rei, no Yayoi, and no Miyochi.
Okay. All right. That's what I was implying in with the how Hono is not in the next in line for Senbatsu because it's like weird Senbatsu show they have on the special live day one.
Oh.
You have Yukatan, Wakatan, and Koyerin in there like subbing in for your Senbatsu regulars. Because it's basically the Gambara no Ai Senbatsu, but minus the three. I'm happy with that though. But yeah, some cool stuff here. Surprised you're not going for the Merumimi live. Don't you love Merumimi, Jeff?
Only if Yayoi is in it.
Just like with Danceable. Aren't you a big Danceable fan?
Only if Chihi is in it.
Jeff is a bigger fan on weekends than weekdays.
That too, yeah. Yeah, because like it starts at 5 o'clock, so most people can't go to this. One of the things I thought was pretty cool is looks like they're doing a band unit, so a bunch of members. Like I think Nishiyuma, she's like playing drums, like practicing the drums. So Miyochi robbed. Mikana also robbed too.
Nobody likes Mikana.
And then if Ryan was here, he'd be really happy about the Water Key Festival with Wakapon, Tenna, Raypon.
They should retitle
Amitan,
the Ryan Memorial Waraki Festival.
Come back, Ryan. Corner. Fuka, and then Kurumi also there, so it'll be interesting. I think it's going to be a group water key, but it's like 20 minutes long, so I wonder how it's going. Yeah, we got a Majijo, Tevin Blues corner, seems. So, yeah, it seems like there's a lot of fun, like interesting, like units and ideas here. Yeah, I'll be going to that, so I'll be checking those out, see what it's like. So, yeah. Yeah, alright, so then next we got some other quick news things to talk about quickly. So, Nishiyuma, she was on the Kamiwaza Challenge last week, or earlier this week, which is like a TV show where basically like, a lot of celebrities go and they do like some crazy, like, impossible challenge or to win some money. Like, Nagisa, actually, she did the same challenge back in, I think it was like 2023, where she had to play Taiko Drum Master, the arcade game, like with the screen covered. So that's like that actual challenge part of it. And also get like a full combo, like don't miss any notes. And they give 2 shots to do it. So Nishiyuma did it. She successfully did it after 2 tries. So yeah, I was able to do it. It was actually pretty fun and very emotional if you watched it. I watched it later because I was watching her perform in person at the M show that day. That was cool. Jeff was happy because Rio P got a cameo, just random cameo in there.
And they actually put her name on the screen.
Yeah. Well, it was like funny because they did the same thing because like when because actually Nishiyuma, she was like coaching Nagisa back for that when she first did it 2 years ago, and so she was randomly on the screen, and I remember like seeing like the Choco Planet Ozawa. He was like, oh, who's that girl? so but they didn't say anything about that on there. But then they commented on how, like, actually, Ryan would love this. They commented how bad, like, she was, like, slouching and, like, being, like, really stiff. Because she gets really nervous when she's on camera. But, yeah, that's cool. Actually, I subbed that, put it on TEPPEN Subs. You can check that out. It's, like, a really short clip, like, 8 minutes long. Okay, next, Yukatan has a little art exhibit over at the Laugh and Peace Museum. That's, like, the little, like, art gallery, like, right by the NMB shop. It's like actually owned by Yoshimoto, so like usually like comedians or random like I think like Kinosha Momika had something up there a while ago, like a couple years ago. But yeah, it's like 4 little like drawings she put on there. I guess it's like for an art contest, so people can go there and vote. So Jeff went and checked it out. I was gonna go today, but then I got dragged to a Nishiyuma meeting.
Yeah, it's free, so you can just walk in.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was pretty nice. I mean, it's the first time I've really seen her art up close because I don't really follow her. But yeah, props.
Yeah,
I voted for her.
You voted for her. Yeah. So, and like, there's any other choice? Well, I guess there's like some other exhibits there at the same time too.
They force you to vote for two, so you don't.
Oh, okay.
I guess like I don't know. Someone doesn't just call their friends to all just stuff the ballot for that person.
Unless they all vote for the two same people. So yeah, we got that. And then next up we have Shiori's like zoo book thing. That was like announced after the 14th anniversary. So it's coming out on March 10th. The title's like an idol that likes monkeys or whatever.
An idol like talks to a zookeeper or something like
about
that.
About monkeys.
Yeah. I mean, it seems kind of interesting. Like,
yeah,
it's basically Shiori learning random facts about monkeys. If you like zoos, if you like animals, it should be interesting. I mean, I was kind of interested just by her description of it.
Yeah. I might get that, and I might read that before I read Wakapon's book.
It's probably easier to read.
Yeah, too, yeah. But, yeah, that's cool. That's interesting.
Real work for Shiori.
Yep.
Stemming from her gorilla imitation.
Her years of gorilla monomane have finally paid off.
Somehow not graduating, though. So.
Yeah.
So somehow real work is not like a extension or like a last thing. Or, I don't know what I'm saying. It doesn't mean you're going to graduate. It also doesn't mean you're not going to graduate either, as Yuina can be indicated. Yeah. So that's kind of it for the news. Unless we got anything else to talk about. Got any breaking news? Oh, breaking news.
It's not breaking, but you forgot about it. Ray's getting another photo book. It'll come out on like March 7th.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. It's like a I guess graduation photo book, but also it's gonna be a gravure probably.
Yeah,
that's her gimmick.
But supposedly less gravure, right? Because
yeah, it sounded like there was going to be like clothes and not clothes and like cosplay.
Cosplay, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She does like the Spy Family cosplay and stuff too.
Yeah, I guess the more clothed ones are like, you know, the date, like pretend you're on a date or something.
Yeah.
And so it was shot in Vietnam.
Right.
In Da Nang, apparently.
And they...
I just listened to last week's Smile Connect, or she talked a little bit about it. And then she also said there's no title yet because they're waiting for Akimoto to come up with something.
He comes with the titles for that shit too?
Yeah.
Is he gonna write like a little like forward or some bullshit too? Right?
Yeah, he comes up with the title and has some stupid quote, like pretending he knows anything about the member.
As he writes it, but he writes to K instead, KG instead.
And it's like, it's kind of weird because there haven't even been any offshots yet. There's like one picture of her in clothes, but normally with a photo book, they post, a couple offshots of the spicy stuff, one might say.
Please buy it.
Yes.
But she's also getting lots of, like, last hurrah gravure.
Yeah.
With the, that Bubka issue is coming out with the title, Keep NMB Great. Or keep Namba Great.
Oh, man.
So, that's awkward.
Jonishi 2020.
Very good timing.
So yeah, apparently there's like two versions of that magazine, because there's like also like a Tanaka Miku. That's one I initially saw, and then later I think Arda found the Ray version.
Yeah,
that's what I saw on Twitter.
Often, I don't know, they feel NMB members aren't worthy of a national like cover, so they only release a special version at like Tsutaya, Ebisubashi, or something.
Yeah. Well, when's that book coming out?
The photo book?
Yeah.
Like March 7th.
Okay. So maybe she'll do a like handover event or something.
Yeah, she is. She's doing one in Tokyo and one in Osaka.
Are you gonna come over? Are you gonna be here in time for that?
No, it's because it's right around the release.
Yeah. Okay. You can pay me. You can pay. I'll buy it. You can pay me
Yeah.
to go to the events. I'll go do it for you. Or Jeff.
I've done that for art.
Yeah, didn't you do it for Wakayan?
No, I got Wakayan because I wanted one.
You did for shoot. Okay. So the Wakayan also Jeff's favorite secret Wakayan fan. But yeah, so that's it for the news. Hope by the time we get this podcast up, there won't be no other like secret surprises. Yeah, that makes this thing obsolete right away. But yeah, anyway, we'll finish up by talking about the Twinen 24-hour show stream. That was like back on December. It was like
28th, 29th.
29th, yeah. And yeah, I barely watched any of that because I was like working basically all day, all 24 hours essentially. The one time like I like went to bed, I think I went to bed like right when they did like the werewolf corner, and I was like with the demon mask Wakanya. That's pretty funny. And then when I woke up, it was the 8th gen corner. And I'm like, oh, this is a shit time to wake up and have this be on. And then I caught like one of the cooking streams. I think it was in the afternoon, and then I caught like the first half or so of the World Heritage quiz, which that's funny. That's like kind of like their like typical like low budget like cardboard costume corner, where like they all dressed up as different like World Heritage sites. It was you had the Saguda no Familia, which is the Sakurada family. Yeah, it was quite funny. It's her and like Media with her.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Seemed appropriate because she's the Lolicon DD. And then you had a Tower of Riza, the Tower of Pisa, the Daibutsu, but I don't think there was really a joke with that, right?
Yeah, they said there's Ishiyama Daibutsu in Nara, but
okay.
I tried looking it up, but I couldn't find it.
That, and then you had the Pyramid and Sphinx.
There's Kurumi and
Kotochi. Kurumi and Kotochi, yeah. And then Misaki was the Grand Canyon, and she spoke English. And then lastly, there was Wakapon as Abe no Harakas, which actually is not a World Heritage site, but it was a really funny joke. And then actually, I used that as like the inspiration for Misaki's like Seitan site decorations, because they had like different like little things for her themes or different like hobbies. And so one of them was a World Heritage like pavilion, and so like I chose those items as the things. Actually, one of the committee members was like, "Why is Abe no Haruka's there?" And later I explained to them, and they got it. It was pretty funny. So it was like a nice little deep cut. So yeah, that was interesting. What'd you guys catch that you liked?
Yeah, I was in the U.S. So, I mean, because of it goes 24 hours, I mean, the time zone difference doesn't matter, I guess. But I was out during part of the day. So I really only caught the middle stuff of the 24 hours. So from like 8th gen camp, which was the best part, up to like the Pero draft. So yeah, 8th gen camp was really good. Ami was kind of the host, and then like she finally got to like reveal her like comedic character, and all the 8th gens were like complaining to Winen that they got skipped as the MC, and they were like, "Oh, you're just being nice and waiting until Sakatan and Yukino come back next year, right?" So if you like 8th gen, you should watch that. The guitar and piano one, I think, yeah, Tomocha played guitar, which I'm not sure if it's her very first time, but yeah, she was pretty impressive. And like Anju was like so like head over, like falling in love with Tomocha because of that. Tetra Merumimi Watera. This is not bad, but didn't compare to like the real thing. Yeah, the World Heritage I really enjoyed as well. Pero Pero draft was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Although it was weird because Ray won everything.
Well, you have to. It's the last one.
Yeah. Still pretty funny. Although you feel bad for the members who didn't get selected until the very last round. Yeah.
It's like soccer back in elementary school. You're the last one to get picked.
Exactly. Yeah, in general, like the corners I saw were pretty good. And then I missed it, but the werewolf, they finally did werewolf in person for some. So it was the first time for some 8th gens. So I want to go back and watch that. Oh, and actually I caught a bit of Warui Yatsura. That was like the late night.
The sexy corner.
Not sexy, but like cosplay.
Yeah.
Like random parody of anime characters. That was pretty good.
Anime bad guys. So like Wakanyan was Frieza, and that's the only one I recognize.
Oh, right.
I kind of felt it was like a little lower energy than in previous years, but maybe that's just because NMB Cord was lower energy than in previous years for 24-hour. I thought the Pero Pero corner was better than it had been in a couple years, possibly because there was no Mochan. There was for the VTR segment this year they did Kurumi would like drive the 10th gens around, and that was honestly I did not pay much attention to that, but that was like actually kind of an interesting idea.
Yeah, as long as she doesn't get in trouble for like seatbelt shenanigans, like another group.
Yes. No, I think I didn't hear any complaints. But then I wasn't sitting on 2chan or 5chan or whatever. There was, I think it missed the, Miki was missed. There was no Miki corner, and I think that was
no
unfortunate.
weirdo corner, yeah. Oh, okay, I found the villain corner. Okay, yeah, so Mikana, she was Chucky.
Right.
And then Koyorin was Freddy. But then, I don't know what the hell, like, Mighty's, like, cute diamond thing with a stool.
Yeah, it was Dokin-chan. Which is from...
What's that from?
Anpanman.
Oh, okay. What was Kojirin like Edgar Allan Poe or something? It has a skull.
We should just blame 24-hour being boring on the 9th gen hosts. Because Arda isn't here to defend Wakatan.
Right, yeah.
Interesting.
Wakatan and Rapon as the hosts. So, Honopi was robbed. Oh, there's the Death Note corner. Oh, the one I saw before the World Heritage one was the Weird Science one. It was a cooking show, but like Misora kept on saying, "This is science" whenever she ate the food. So it was funny in English.
It's from that like the thing where they came up with new corners, and her thing was the scientist.
Yeah, that's like the only one that came back. Besides, like the Rainier, like Bachelor show that came back in the summer. Then I think like at least for the 8th gen corner, at least you got the other 8th gens that actually kind of shine because there was no Sakatan, so that was just the first one without Sakatan. So I feel like it was maybe a net positive.
Sakatan, big hate.
Yep. Also, there was some controversy with the fan drawings, right? Like someone did like some like not safe for work art for like with Risa on there, which was really messed up because the person that was drawing was like pictures of like Wakapon with very big boobs, like big anime style boobs, and then she did a similar one with like Risa, which that was definitely not okay. But I don't think I think they took it down because it was like allegedly AI art and not because it was underage art. And yeah, they also had this coincided with Yumin's graduation show. Yeah, so I think that'll do it for the 1 in 24 talk, and also do it for this edition of NMB Takoyaki Party. So yeah, let us know in the comments section your thoughts on the Golden Takoyaki Award results. If you what do you thought about the New Year's news announcements? What you think about 24-hour TV this time? Let us know in the comment section, or email us at nmbtakoyaki.party@gmail.com. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the podcast on if you have the podcast app, you can do that. And yeah, we'll catch y'all again later.